Hey guys, it's Style from Hot and Moving, man. We got great opening night action in the first game of the NBA season. And I mean, look, man, the Houston Rockets, the new look Rockets almost played spoiler on the OKC Thunder's ring night, right? And I mean, there's a lot to take away from this game, even though it's just game one. Number one, the first takeaway for this is I think Alperen Sengun, if he's going to be putting up numbers like this, I mean, I think that there's going to be a strong possibility of him being in an MVP conversation. He will be an All-Star again this year, no doubt about that. So he'll be looking to get to be back-to-back NBA All-Stars, even though, All-Stars is I kind of view it like, NFL Pro Bowl, whatever, man. So, but, I mean, look, man, a chance to be first team All-Pro center. I mean, he great all over the place tonight. Kevin Durant, I mean, he had his moments, man. I mean, I think everybody wanted to see how Kevin Durant will look in a full game with the lineup that they got. And I mean, this is a very big lineup, probably the second or number one tallest lineup in the league. Ahmed Thompson, I mean, he's a damn good guard. I mean, he was really getting into Shai Gilgeous tonight. And this team, I think they got a chance to be one of the best defensive teams despite the score, right? It got into overtime. I mean, look, by the end of the third quarter, it was in the 70s, okay? So, I mean, and then the offense broke out in the fourth quarter. But I thought the Rockets were going to probably win this game somewhere between, 98-90, 98-95, something like that. And hold this Thunder team under 100 points, but that wasn't the case though. Okay, so this game went to double overtime. So yeah, okay. So I mean, what I seen from Kevin Durant, I think that he missed he didn't make any 3-point shots, and Kevin Durant is known to be a sniper from three. That didn't happen. It's only game one. And we know they don't have Van Vliet. We also know that the Thunder didn't have Jalen Williams. So, look, we saw teams tonight open tonight at their best for what they got right now. And that basically, even though we know that these teams are missing a player, even though Van Vliet could miss the entire season and Jalen Williams is most likely going to come back at some point, evenly matched to me is what it looks like. It looks like it's going to boil down to these two teams. Again, or not again, but at least for OKC, it's going to be a heavy favorite coming out of the West, and the Houston Rockets. I really like this Rockets team. I really do. The only thing I got about the Houston Rockets is, can Kevin Durant stay healthy? Can he stay healthy? That is going to be the key this entire season. Okay? He played a lot of minutes tonight. Cool. I expect KD to have a better offensive output, or at least from a 3-point shooting standpoint. But I mean, health is going to be the only reason stopping this team from coming out. They got length, they got size. Jabari played well tonight. I mean, they look like a complete team. They do. Okay, they gave some ball handling duties to between Kevin Durant and Ahmed Thompson. That's fine. That can work. As Reed Shepard develops more into a bigger backup role this season. Okay, so it looked like they got all the pieces they need to contend with OKC. Okay, I mean, look, them getting Jalen Williams, even if they don't get Fred VanVleet back, but in the OKC get Jalen Williams, and the Rockets are healthy, I expect this team to still, the Rockets team to be better, to be playing better, if all healthy. MVP can have the right time to really go toe-to-toe as they discover who they are, as they discover their offense a little bit better. If they want to play through Durant more, play through Sengun more, okay, as Ahmed Thompson starts to develop even more offensive as a weapon threat, you know what I'm saying? So the team, I feel that we kind of know who the Thunder are. Okay, and we're gonna figure out who the Rockets are, what iteration of the Rockets we're gonna get. But if this is the first iteration of the Rockets, this is gonna be a problem for the league and for the Thunder to not just think that they're gonna get back to the NBA Finals or the Western Conference Finals, or if they do meet in the Western Conference Finals, they're not gonna get to the finals. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I was really pleased with what I saw. Great, both teams played very well tonight, and you saw like these are gonna be the two best teams in basketball. Now, we'll see though. That's my guess, but we'll see how these other teams play. We'll see in the next few weeks which teams are going to be separating themselves and look like that team that's going to be challenging for a championship. Okay, I'm really more curious about the East than I am about the West. But we shall see though, man. So first off, it looks good though. It looks good without a Van Vliet-less Rockets team at the moment. You wonder what that team will look like with Van Vliet and everything. Would it have been a bigger difference? Who knows? But for what we saw tonight, it looked pretty good. Okay, I mean, it looked like they got some decent players on the bench. Okay, with a big Capella coming out, Easton, a two-way defender type of guy coming off the bench. I mean, they got enough. They got enough. Okay, the season, the West is gonna balance on KD's health. That's just what it's gonna be. Tough to ask at 37 years old for him, but we shall see. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it, man. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.